behind Victoria Plaza is this giant dome that seems to have landed from space, and they asked me to be Santa for the afternoon. We couldn't find a Santa costume in my size. Or even a hat for that matter. And so I waited for the other performers to complete their opening performance for their Christmas bazaar. In a while, I'll be handing out these gift bags to random shoppers. But first, I had to be really confused about what was going on for a good 5 minutes.
May Kumander Santa tayo dito! Kumander!
Spoiler alert, I still had no idea what was going on.
How are you, Kumander Daot?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good too, because I cannot see you. Kumander Daot, this is Christmas, you know. Christmas, are you ready for the Christmas?
I'm never ready for Christmas.
Oh.
Because I always leave it too late.
What's your favorite Christmas moment?
When I was younger, if it snowed on Christmas, it was great, but I don't think that's going to happen here.
Time to confuse a small child with a green bag. Cameraman equally confused by how the zoom works on a camera.
Who's next?
Wait, where's my reindeer?
How many calories did you lose?
Mostly from having no idea what I'm doing. It's fun. It's very loud, but I'm here with my friend Diane, who's from Davao Food Guide, and they have so much food. Said don't say no to food, and I don't say no to food ever. So go find Davao Food Guide on Facebook, they're good. Kumander Shawarma is in the building.
That's why I ate it.
Okay, this one, yeah. Normal man, basta ako.
Nagsalag sa kwan, sa Diwalwal.
Oo, hindi po sa una, nagkuha na puno ni Lapok, inundong ka.
Okay, tali ka salag.
Hazardous waste, Jude. That fuel filter's only done 8,000 kilometers. Yeah, I'm just changing my oil fuel filter now because from about the middle of the month, I'm also going to be kind of disappearing. Not quite so much, but I'm possibly not going to be pushing out content every 3 days like I have been doing for most of this year. It might be once a week or something. Because I've got another project that I'm finally working on, and it's finally going. Getting everything ready. I'm going to go back to Cateel first, fix up a couple of things there. Project, and then in the new year, who knows what's going on. What I like about these guys have been there for years, like 4 years I've been maintaining there. They know what I want and they know what to check, and they know that I regularly drive through water and mud and need greasing of parts everywhere. Yeah, good people, you know. When you find a good mechanic, you trust them. I'm actually going to go back to Cateel tomorrow and... oh, Mustang. Nice. I'm actually going to go back tomorrow and I'm going to go the Diwalwal Boston route because apparently I can make it. It seems like there's a few little muddy sections. I spoke to my friends who they cycled up there last year from Cateel side and said it's just the Diwalwal side that was a problem last year. That's no longer a problem, so. Day 3. And today I'm really excited again because I'm going to pass by Diwalwal again. I'm not going to go down there again yet. I'm just gonna have a look again. I really do like that place. I'm timing myself so I can make the 11 till 1 road open. I should be there before 1 PM. And then let's take the road over to Boston, which I'm very excited for. And then Cateel. I feel like I've forgotten something. But there's nothing. There's no fish in my pond. The dogs have dog food. Let's get on the road. Amigo! Un buntag! Did you know there's a VIP lane on the dirt shoulder? There's another VIP lane on this side. I like to think they covered this with a tarp because they were fed up of me filming. Which it definitely isn't, but so I thought the only way to film inside the construction is to fly over it. And wouldn't that annoy people? Normally, I turn right here and take the Compostela Cateel road. But not today, because I'm putting some excitement back into my life. Time for a new road. And at the town of Monkayo, we turn off and head towards Diwalwal and eventually Boston. This road is one of several being built across this impenetrable mountain range between Davao Oriental and Dioro, near some of the last remaining old forest in Mindanao. My first glimpse, and it's different now because I've been up there and I can pick out the various things. I can see the Catholic Church, I can see all the houses at the top. When you see it from here, it seems kind of mystical. Diwalwal, Mount Diwata. Mount Diwata, of course, is kind of an Indian Hindu term because India's influence did stretch out here into Indonesia and so on in the past, and a lot of the indigenous peoples here will call the guardians of their mountains Diwata. So now we have Diwata, Mount Diwata. Diwalwal's just the Visaya term for how you feel after climbing up there, which I definitely felt last time. I've been to a couple of Indian hill stations. When you look at it, it kind of does look a little bit like it. But wow,
Let's start the mad climb. And this road, impressively carved out of the mountains while gaining altitude, takes us all the way up to Diwalwal, where we went last time. This terrain is difficult to build roads in, and the soil doesn't help either. This is the top of Diwalwal, the furthest I made it last time, but I'm not going to stop off here this time. It's time for the real adventure. A route few have taken yet. Steep gradients and muddy tracks, perilously cut into a steep mountainside that left me afraid at times. This is the best feeling ever. That was a little bit gnarly. Small section, steep. I wasn't sure what to expect, whether it was going to be ocean or more mountains. Wow. Let's have a look here. And I'm going to get out of four-wheel drive as well. Wow. This right here is like a wind tunnel. Really deep cutting. Apparently this is called a crew cut, or so I was told yesterday. Yeah, it's just a small section left to build, just coming from lower to upper Diwalwal. That's all that's left. And it's quite a difficult bit, I think. It's like this. And here you can see how far they pipe the water. They really pipe it. I heard from 10 kilometers away. Because everything on this side's, well, for the mercury. And from here, we can look down to that famous and fascinating gold mining town that I covered in depth last time. So this, if I'm reading the maps correctly, is actually the boundary between Monkayo and Cateel. So I'm passing through a little corner of Cateel before going down to Boston. I feel like I'm gonna fall forwards. This is super steep. If you think I'm crazy, well, I am, but I have friends who cycled up here a year ago, like bicycles. Okay. Not totally complete, but we've got gravel, or lime, gravel I think, on the Cateel side for now, which looks very, very good. And the concrete appears again very soon, making this road more than 90% sealed. Back to normal again. All I can smell is my clutch, because I'm engine braking all the way down. There's something that fascinates me about roads, journeys, glimpses of the ocean. And descending further, you see not only more glimpses of your destination, but so much local life along the way. And the journey? Well,
It makes that destination so much more worthwhile. It provides contrasts and appreciation of the depth of nature. Is that truck still there? It's still here. It's been there for months. Welcome to Boston. Boston, that's the interesting part of Boston. Don't know why I was facing that way. I want to look at Boston and not let anyone else look at Boston. So I've done that trip with a lot of the stops from Davao, from my side of Davao as well, to Boston in 4 hours. Possibly a little bit quicker than what I do Davao Cateel on the other road that goes in and out and makes me dizzy. I like this road more. By the way, who's the person who took the Vios? I'm totally mad, but you're a legend, and I think I need to add a little piece of merch, a t-shirt that says I'm more Daot than Kumander Daot. Don't recommend taking a Vios over, but actually the section that's still muddy is quite small, doable. Hey! Onwards, on my favourite part of a road I've driven many times, to Cateel.
Sana all new sign.
And then there's some things. It doesn't matter how many times you see them, they still look incredible. Ay ka na.
Ikaw na ni tanan.
Grabe no eh.
Wala na. Hindi puro na gid na siya ikaon statod. Ha. Kung paggamit pa nila bulastik siya unang away raydak.
Ay grabe no.
Na. Gabukay na. Dead plywood. Hindi na magsilbi din na. Gabok naman eh.
Nagabok na. Oh, say gamit there. Plywood bud.
Dili. Kahoy.
Kahoy jud. Nindot po na yung mga kwan, taga bye-bye jud. Taga bye-bye jud. Unsa? Ay, unsa ni?
Ipil.
Ay, puwak ipal-ipal jud. Puwak ipal-ipal, gamit at ipal. Ay, nindot na, ay. Unsa materialis ni?
Ginit. Sa lubi.
Amaw pa. Magpalwan, no?
Oh, ano mora?
Ay, oo.
Sa lubi.
Ang katong
Ya kan eh.
katong Christmas light, diyan na mo ibutang.
Sayang, movie drama queen. How many years? 2.5 years it did. Always a good little boat. Unfortunately last year it wasn't really taken care of. It wasn't dry docked and epoxied and painted and everything. Boats, eh? Fiberglass next time, I think, or at least paint it. Oh, it's boats are difficult. Don't think I'm gonna get one yet. They told me there's a fiberglass one. I don't think I want another boat yet. I'll just use the paddle boat, the little one.